6 p.m. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Kanuz Ashraf. First, the headlines. Prime Minister attended the closing ceremony of Gulf Shield 1 joint military exercise at Dammam in Saudi Arabia today. Advisor on Finance has said inflation rate has been brought down from 11.3% to 4%. Indian Supreme Court has directed the puppet government of occupied Kashmir to provide security to the family and lawyer of minor girl molested and murdered in Khattu. Russia has warned that further West attacks on Syria would bring chaos to the world affairs. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi attended the closing ceremony of Gulf Shield 1 joint military exercise at Dammam in Saudi Arabia today. The month-long exercise Gulf Shield 1 was participated by troops from 24 countries and was aimed at strengthening military and security cooperation and coordination among the regional countries. Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi will lead the Pakistan delegation to the 25th Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting begins in London from Wednesday. The main theme of this conference is Towards a Common Future. The Prime Minister will participate actively in all executive and retreat sessions and a number of events being held on the sidelines of the meeting. President Mamnoon Hussain has said the politicians should work together in the national interest. He was speaking at headquarters of Passport Office in Islamabad today, where he visited to renew his passport. The president said all institutions should work in their ambit. He said if institutions do not cross their boundaries, there will be no complaint of anyone. Advisor to Prime Minister of Finance Miftah Ismail says Pakistan has achieved major successes on economic front over the last 5 years. He was addressing a roundtable conference titled Pakistan Paradise for Investment in Islamabad today. He said Pakistan's economy has the potential to grow by 10% annually if economic policies and reforms introduced by the government in economic and taxation sectors continued. He said the country is going to achieve 5.8% GDP growth, very close to the government's target of 6% during the year 2017-18. Speaking about government's achievements during the last 5 years, the advisor said that inflation has been brought down from over 11% to under 4%, while energy crisis has largely been resolved. Addressing the occasion, China's Ambassador Yao Xing said Pakistan is following policies of deregulation, liberalization and privatization, and it has initiated a number of structural reforms to spur economic growth. Turkish Ambassador Ehsan Mustafa said Pakistan has rendered matchless sacrifices in the fight against terrorism. He said the economic indicators of the country are progressing and there are big investments in the pipeline. The United Nations High Commission for Refugees has declared Pakistan as the largest country giving shelter to refugees in the world. According to a UNHCR report, Pakistan is hosting the largest number of refugees unconditionally for more than 3 decades. The refugees mainly hailed from Afghanistan. It said the voluntary repatriation of Afghan refugees from Pakistan to their own country was also the largest in the world. Indian Supreme Court has asked the puppet government of occupied Kashmir to provide security to the family and lawyer of minor girl molested and murdered in Khattu. The court hearing the case in New Delhi today also asked the Jammu and Kashmir government for a reply by 27th of this month on whether a plea to transfer the Khattu case from the state's courts to Chandigarh should be allowed. Russian President Vladimir Putin has warned that further Western attacks on Syria would bring chaos to world affairs. In a telephonic conversation with his Iranian counterpart Hassan Rouhani today, Vladimir Putin stressed that such actions will inevitably lead to chaos in international relations. Pakistan's first Super Kabaddi League will be held in Lahore from 2nd of next month. Players from 8 countries including Iran, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Iraq, Kenya and Japan will take part in the event. The inauguration ceremony of the event will be held on 1st of next month. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com Radio Pakistan News Official.